The man in the wilderness. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, lonesome me up, man. Me up. Curry chicken, you up? Bless. All right, so hear this now. Come he's a man me like run through. This is the first we see cases and certain cases and cases. Someone go back in a Gabby. You remember Gabby case? She and her boyfriend were in the state it happened like a few months ago. I think less than a year. You remember that case there? The police stopped them and you see the girl that she cry and the police stopped them, but me don't know how them not pick up because he can't pick up the nervousness off of she and everything, and the boy care about them and go and talk the place. Get rid of her. Then them run got hide, them did go back home yard till the feds get involved. And never did attack and them people, them must say, oh, no, know where him there, you know. Till him confess and get rid of himself and leave a bag of things, you know. Remember the case? Sometimes you have to read between the line, you know. You have to echo that, or you have to parlor up. You have to read between the line. So I have that case there. Plus, I put on the press briefing at the JCF, because I have to watch a press briefing. But more I kick back and watch my case, because some me hear this and the people them data did miss and them say, you to where data there, and them hide them want know where them data there. You know, say him. Me not show the one award that, but me not going at that. Carlos, big up yourself, award up. Freedom there, Saturday up. Yeah. Me just go through Patricia, bless. Saying, me just go through that case. Me I show no, sometimes when I have to sit down and knock out some case, and the way I say lady, and you good? Yeah, man. Yeah, and bless. Saying, remember that case, look on that case here. Watch that case here. Me not hear it, right? Or me not hear. Let me see if I hear that one now. Alright, so I forgot to take them down back. I'll flip them up back. See why I'm not hear them. Eh? Yeah, but my run that case, yeah.
Did you get hit in the face?
Newly released police body cam video shows more of the moments from an August incident in Utah between Gabby Pitito and Brian Laundrie.
We want to know the truth if he actually hit you. Because, you know...
I guess, yeah, but I hit him first.
Where did he hit you? Don't worry, just be honest.
He, like, grabbed my face. Like,
slap your face or what?
Well, like, he, like, grabbed me, like, with his nail, and I guess that's why it looks... I definitely have a cut right here, because I can feel it.
Yeah.
When I touch it, it burns.
The video, taken more than 5 weeks before Petito was discovered dead near a campground in Bridger-Teton National Forest. Moab City Police pulled over the couple's van on August the 12th, separating Petito and Laundrie after they said a witness reported seeing a man hit a woman in the face.
She gets really worked up, and when she does, she swings and she had her cell phone in her hand, so I was just trying to push her away.
Well, to be honest, I definitely hit him first.
Where'd you hit him?
I slapped him.
You slapped him first? And then just on his face?
He gets kind of just shut up.
Police previously released shorter videos of the incident, but the newly expanded version also includes conversation between officers on the scene.
In no way, shape, or form that I can perceive does what happened here, a little slap fight between fiancés who love each other and want to be together, can I perceive that this is going to digress into the situation where he's going to be a battered man?
Right.
But then again, I don't have a crystal ball.
According to the police report, the responding officer initially described the altercation as a mental-emotional health break, not a domestic assault. Earlier this month, the city of Moab, Utah announced it's launching an independent investigation into the way officers handled that incident. In Florida, FBI agents combed the Laundrie family home again Thursday, departing with this bag.
You know where Brian Laundrie is?
An attorney for the Laundrie family says the feds picked up personal items belonging to Brian to assist K-9 teams in their search for him. The lawyer also confirming Brian Laundrie purchased a new cell phone just days after returning to Florida without Petito, a phone that is currently in the FBI's possession.
Investigators have not named Laundrie as a suspect in Petito's death. As for the city of Moab, they say they have no comment right now on this additional video, guys, or on the status of their investigation into that incident. As for the police department there in Utah, they did not respond to NBC News' request for comment. Hoda, back to you.
All right, Sam Brock for us there in Coral Gables. Sam.
So you hear them say them not naming nobody feel no way them didn't know what go on, you know, because them and I eat that, you know. The one thing with them, you know. Them not stupid. Them not you see me I say? Want them coming, but them that's why them last the next investigation because you know if the police maybe they go down upon him and say, hey, he might take a battle there, you know, then maybe he should have still be alive, eh? You see me I say? Man, sometimes you have to study the whole of them kind of case, you know. Alright, I'm finish play a little part where him right. Cause him get with her. But you know, go on, him go hide and him can't take it no more, so him just write him thing and just know say alright, I just search go, you know. But if you just talk to them, you know, me just go back on the next thing, see it, yeah? Me save this American.
After Gabby Pitito was found dead, we are now finally getting a look at what was written in the notebook that belonged to her fiancé, Brian Laundrie. Now, Laundrie was found dead in a Florida swamp last year after his death by suicide. His notebook was discovered nearby. Now, Laundrie admits to killing Gabby Pitito, calling it a tragic accident. He says that she injured herself from a fall in Wyoming and was in pain and suffering. Part of the notebook reads, quote, "I ended her life. I thought it was merciful. That is what she wanted. But I see now that the mistakes I made, I panicked, I was in shock." The notebook was underwater, apparently, for more than 5 weeks before it was found. It was released by the Laundrie family attorney.
So in a film notebook, so him get panic, but him just realize, you know, the wrong thing him do. You know, cause if you have your girlfriend and she something, you know, you call ambulance and them thing, you know in her life and say the right thing you do. So he make sure hide for them to hold him and then after him hold for much weeks, then him take for him life, you know. I couldn't live with that, you know, because I know a prison for life, you know. But he make sure write the notebook and tell them, say, okay, we this try her. But if the police, when them did stop her, them know to separate him because somebody did see a liquor in her face or something. Because you can't see. Come and watch it, them have an hour, something long thing, you know. And it's when them just take her out of the van and when them attack to her and the bummings and everything and she just start crying and tell her, all right, separate her, put her in her car section and arrest and talk to her and him now him come out bummick and delete the curb wall and I don't know. Maybe if I was in America still, maybe if I was a black man still, maybe them handcuff you. I don't know how they make him got you. You know? But that happened. All right, so make we look on. I'm coming watch through the whole case, and I'm watch a lot of these kind of cases, you know. Where you can sieve out some things and far, you know. So I'm just hear a press briefing here from the JCF about this missing young miss and her so-called boyfriend, no. Want to hear the press briefing. Him is a constable, not a soup or assistant commissioner. He's a constable. We live in an apartment uptown. You know, some more than 100,000 for that, more than in pay, right? Live in an apartment uptown and drive a BMW in Jamaica. Having money. But, you know, make talk to him colleagues, because, you know, we know people. So we know, say, him dep on the wrong side with drugs and all kind of things. And we know the whole of that. So, you know, so me just try to show it a constable and them I watch him. And we know, say, integrity commission that watch him. Integrity commission and some other branches in the police are watching and things. And we know about some other things where them are watching both and some shooting business and some other things. We know about that too. You know, some years up on the ground still, you know. Yeah, man, the man in the wilderness, you know, you see me tell him, I have a BMW, man. You see? When other police are ball, you can't drive that. But I don't think I hit him drive. Go to the police station, him not drive it from the other day, like him can't find it. It must have lost. Them stole it or something, you know. You understand? All right. Let me hear what them say.
Is to reassure, and we take that reassurance function of policing very seriously. And sometimes that reassurance means that we have to reassure you, the public, of the integrity of our own processes, of our own methods.
So this what I thought now just a mouthpiece. Yeah. Because, you know, we don't need to hear about into like this or persuade somebody to say, oh, them are reassure you. The force cover up, it need for clean, sir. It need for clean, and you can't reassure. Reassure about what? Him not get arrested yet. Nobody not get arrested. You come on my yard and take my daughter out of my yard. Eh? You no care what happened to her. Even if you don't want to go name some man out there and say, well, I wanted man this and that. What the mastermind you come for my daughter. And we know much more things and she couldn't leave because the bullet attack and the beat and all kind of thing. We know about all of them things. Okay? All right. We could go and hear them. But reassure who?
Today, to speak to you on a particular matter is the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Fitz Bailey. He's the head of the Crime and Security Portfolio. We have to his right Superintendent Winston Hunt. He's the crime officer for the St. Andrews Central Division. To his left, we have Inspector Christopher Booth, the Divisional Detective Inspector. They will address you, DCP Bailey will address you, and then we will open the floor for a brief period of questions from the journalists on the platform. Now, there are many people on the Zoom platform who are not journalists. I will only be engaging the journalists on the platform. So at this time, I'm going to invite DCP Fitz Bailey to make a presentation.
Good afternoon. On Wednesday, July 13, 2022, at 6:20 p.m., Miss Sophia Logg of 10 Grants Crescent, Kingston 10, went to the Halfway Tree Police Station and reported that her daughter, Donna-Lee Donaldson, 24 years old, customer service rep of the said address, went missing. The report was appreciated by Constable Siobhan Boucher. The allegation is that on the 11th of July, 2022, about 10 p.m., Miss Donna-Lee Davison was picked up at her house by her boyfriend, Constable Maitland, in a black BMW motor.
You hear that, Constable? And Constable have ball about the $75,000 for them pay and thing. The man live in an apartment up in New Kingston, not more than $100,000 per month, you know. Yeah, I'm BMW too, you know. And I live the life too, right? All right, good. All right. But alone raise my suspicion.
And reported that her daughter, Donna-Lee Donaldson, 24 years old, customer service rep of the said address, went missing. The report was appreciated by Constable Siobhan Boucher. The allegation is that on the 11th of July, 2022, about 10 p.m., Miss Donna-Lee Davison was picked up at her house by her boyfriend, Constable Maitland, in a black BMW motorcar registered 9104HZ to spend the night with him at an apartment located at Chelsea Manor. Constable Maitland is stationed at Constant Spring Police Station. Since then, Miss Love reported that she had not seen or heard about her daughter. Further information is that Constable Maitland is the father of a child for a district constable who is stationed at the Halfway Tree Police Station. Constable Maitland indicated to Miss Love that Donna-Lee Donaldson left his apartment on Tuesday, July 12, 2022, sometime after 11 a.m., and he has not been seen or heard of since. Having received the report, the missing person protocol was activated by the police. This includes the capturing of the detail from Miss Log, as well as the circulation of the particular of the missing person, along with her photograph, which was actually communicated to the CCU. On Thursday, a case review was done at the St. Andrews Central headquarters, and during that review, A number of lines of inquiries were identified. On Friday, the apartment of Constable Maitland was processed by the forensic scenes of crime investigators. The security post was checked and observation of CCTV footage opportunities identified. Hospitals were checked and other inquiries, including speaking to prospective witnesses, were done. On Friday, the 15th, the commanding officer for St. Andrews Central, Mr. Nesbitt, actually spoke with Miss Love, the mother of the missing person. Superintendent Hunt, the crime officer for St. Andrews Central, spoke with the aunt of the missing person and exchanged number. CFCD was contacted for the extraction of the CCTV footages. On Saturday the 18th, the scene was revisited by Detective Inspector Levy and a team from St. Andrews Central, and the CCTV footages were extracted by the CFCD, the Communication Forensic Division of the JCF. A statement was recorded as well from a prospective witness. On Sunday, July 17, inquiries were made in Old Harbour based on information received. On Monday the 18th, a case review was held at the Halfway Tree Police Station, chaired by the Senior Superintendent in charge of St. Andrews Central. The vehicles of Constable Maitland and the District Constable were identified and processed again by the scenes of crime expert. A case review was done by DCP Bailey and a team at CIB headquarters. I am satisfied that the protocol for missing person was observed to the letter. The investigation that is being conducted is about a person who went missing, and it's unfortunate, and we are praying with the family that the person will be found. But we have not only expanded, or we are not only doing a missing person investigation, but we have expanded our investigation beyond that of a missing person. We are not taking a tunnel vision approach. We are looking at all the possibilities, looking at all the variables in this investigation. The JCF is committed to ensure that this investigation is done in a professional and transparent manner. Thank you very much.
So people, me just stop him right there. So Bailey, me stop him. Me know y'all watching me. Want me just stop you? I know. You just tell me say your process a scene, a house. When you get the tape, remember something wipe off themselves. You not tell me that yet. Every 30 hours or 24 hours. Friday, you get them tape there and use them. That something in a wipe off. Okay. So when you say on a process care and them thing there, you know, tell me if you interview these people, you interview the man I'm going to do, man. You know, I know you not mentioned that yet for me. That's the biggest thing. They tell me about the care and the house, you know. You interview them? No. You not hear it out of your mouth now. You tell me about missing person and thing. You interview the man, him go pick her up. Because we policing. If me live a foreign, call police about something, me the first suspect. Me go pick them up. Me go pick her up. And me da drop her back. And me pick her up and tell me about you do this and do that. And no, you know, interview the people them. You know, interview. You not tell me that. Me think of that, you don't tell me say you interview him and do thing and lie, detector test or do what have you. Him just there, the room, eh? It can't right. Can you interview me? My first, You interview them about place and about process. You saw long them take? Him a police I deal with them. The police. And you not tell me if you interview the man or no. Impossible. Eh? You could have do case and tell me, but we do this and look on CCTV, but I know you not mention interview the guy. You take care of, you don't go hear from the mother, you not tell me you talk to him. It check up. This shit up. But me just say you shit up. So me just tell you straight. Me know you watch me. But me I tell you straight. The first thing, aim. Yeah, separate him, run him for your time, you interview him, run him through enough little things. You don't mention it none at all. I'm go and play. Let me just see you down here, so because I don't got hear where mention up at the top. So even if you go tell me say you talk to him from the day. Because from your ear that from Wednesday, you know, say him you rope him in and you talk to him and talk to them lady. You rope them in. You have to interview them. You have to draw them in. See? Somebody come pick up somebody. And you not talk to me. You go squad the house there, you say you do this. But you not talk to me. Okay.
Thank you very much, DCP Bailey, giving us that information, that timeline. Now, but at this time, the first question goes to David Salmon of the Gleaner.
Thank you very much. I have two questions. Firstly, has any complaint been previously lodged with the police by Ms. Donaldson in relation to her relationship with her boyfriend? And secondly, can you confirm if there are any potential persons of interest that the police are looking for that will play a role in this investigation?
Okay, for the first question, I am not aware of any report regarding any interaction or any challenge between the boyfriend and Miss Donaldson. I'm not aware of that. We have no such report. In terms of the second question, we are looking at all the variables that we have. We have broadened our investigation, and I will not say at this time we have identified any person of interest. We have in our minds, we are looking at some theories. We will not say what those are, but we have not yet narrowed it down to a person of interest.
The foolishness start. I tell you with Bailey. Now, if somebody come here yard for you, a masterman and carry you, and remember, she never gone nowhere Monday because she talked to her mother Tuesday morning. And then she leave 2:11. But her mother said she talked to this guy and said the father did send some money and say yes, him overheard her, but the father not talked to her till after 1. So if she leave 2:11, a little after 11, or in the ear when her father talked to her after 1. That don't make no sense. Just the way you hear so the mother said, but talk to something, and I know you not talk to him about person of interest. I think him first in my interview, you know, because him are the first suspect in any jurisdiction in a real country, Jamaica in a real country. This is a foolishness. Foolishness!
Thank you. Anthony Henry of Loop News, you have the next question.
Good afternoon. I have two questions. How does the baby mother of Country Maitland factor into the whole situation? And is the police investigating a case of murder as well as a missing person?
As I indicated before, we have broadened our investigation. We are not confining our investigation to a missing person. We are looking at all the variables that we have identified. We are doing a lot of research, and
they might do research. Now somebody missing, somebody got pick up a person. There's a police, a constable, 9 BMW, and live in a nice apartment uptown. Yeah, and yeah, New Kingston, and then you say you don't go there, say you know, but I know. Only not draw this man, him are the first, him are the suspect. The first, him are number one suspect. You tell me about you do this and you go look on tape and thing and you not talk to this man. So this man that's up and down can't clean him, can't buy police. So man know if go and clean him thing. See? And you tell me about you don't have nobody. This are coming like it sound like you, Bailey. I tell you, be careful, It sound like Patrick Bailey thing. Where the man dead in him house and in him house, him and him no break in. But them have no suspect and them not see nobody as suspect. Them that look at Umbrella Group over Portmore. If you have no break in and a Bailey have him key. So that mean him that be the mastermind. But I know the man not charge. Jamaica can't have two laws. A Bailey a drop down, You drop down Bailey. You drop down on something. The number one suspect is the guy who pick her up. Simple. And I know we are talking about your broad and we're not looking to. This don't make no sense. See me, it makes sense too, no? This makes sense? Now listen him.
I'm not going to say we are now looking at a homicide, but anything is possible. So we are ensuring that we capture all the evidence.
No, that again stupid. We are not saying you're looking at a homicide. She and her have nothing, Bailey. Now try to show no one say one of the police work. She and her have nothing. She have a yard, love her mom, talk to her mom, she soon come home. Why the hell you not look on a homicide? So what should I do? Just run the height so. Who the man kidnap her? And nobody don't know her from over them side or something, What should do? Extra rich or something. The rich them get pay protection and what have you, see? So why somebody that kidnap her then? Now what have for what? How mother them get called or something we are talking about? Look on this, let me tell you this. You have police who I use right now, who I use funeral home a burn body, like what some man do it too. Them have over Port Royal, crocodile over the too, and shark in one part and all that kind of things. And it's a burial ground for police and sort of thing. Yeah. And then them have some of the cemetery, you have some little guy who keep them out close where them get body and deal with them things. We know the whole of these things, So me a chat, me come chat. Because me a the man of the wilderness, me a business with me a chat, Know the things where just talk up the things there. But when I talk, you just don't make no sense. See? Because she will just leave and gone, no contact her mother. When you get up on her phone a ring or something, when you can't track it. But me now look on the woman's side. Why you think she'll just leave? From this, if you just go down the road and she just disappear. Father in a good job. Mother alright this so. People them alright this so she alright. This guy now leave her alone. And now not tell me say when you interview this guy and nothing at all. It don't make no sense. This don't make no sense.
That are available. That whatever we find, there will be no shortfall in terms of the approach that we have taken in the investigation.
About investigation. I know you not tell me interview the man or what have you, like detector test and thing from police. So him just tell us so. I'm gonna pick her up. And a bus she take. And then she go and missing. See them, she talk to the mother, you last year, so so she depend on you. This is foolishness. You see why the JCF are sink? Because a man has dropped shot. This is an investigation. That's why them have a chief senior strategist. I don't know how them put David Dennis books in this, take him from half a radio and tell him the police put on him side and bought him a senior. This tragedy. Where is strategist there? Where is tragedy there? Strategist? So strategize and tell me foolishness? No. This is a foolishness.
Thank you.
I must point out that the cars were processed. That both cars, that's for Mr. Maitland and the female, the woman district constable, and we are looking on other thing that we consider to be of evidential value.
So now look at other things. Okay. So now look at other things that interview the man. You interview him. You say you now look at other things as evidential value. You interview the man. He might the number one suspect. He might forgive some alibi. But why should I leave? Because you drop her home. She just come out and take something. We have security guard and everybody right this and everything. So them see when she go where what have you want to release to it. We now look this one and the whole about we now look here. So stop telling foolishness. This can't end up like an ex-Patrick Bailey situation. This is foolishness. Eh? He have to come with alibi. Constable in a BMW. Well, live like a scene a cap on them thing. They say, yeah. You have to come with some alibi. You understand? But something now go right here. May I tell you? This is an investigation. This is a foolishness. This is a rubbish. This is garbage. All right, go and play it.
Thank you very much, Anthony. I see no other raised hands. Are there any other journalists on the platform who'd like to ask questions?
Well, all the money I get paid for. Seen as strategies, then it's just stay on the radio station with Cliff, man. Because this is what them come for do, just chat to it. We not take this. We know about real policing, man. We know about real police and we know about detective work very well. This is a foolishness we not do. We not do no work, we not start do no work yet. Be a crap we not do. See? Be a crap them I do. We have to talk to them so can them watch me, you know. This a crap. It must not be an next Patrick Bailey. This is a foolishness. Patrick Bailey case.
Brittany Hutchinson from The Observer. Welcome, Brittany.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm hearing reports of a video being circulated where a pickup truck went to the apartment. Will that video be used in the investigation or can anything be said about that video?
I am not aware of any such video. I have heard it. Whatever we can put our hand on, we will examine to see if it can be of evidential value. We have actually.
So you say whatever we put your hand on, because when that anything want to get, when that does deal with it as an urgency, and you are the head. So if them and we have so much people, we have manpower, we have around 12,000 police, and we have some police state. If them look about video and you get it that me I look on the video, no, me not attack it. Put on. You are the head, so them supposed to read because this is an emergency. So we either run through the video already, them sit down and watch the video. So you shouldn't say whatever we get on, and we going to. No make no sense again. Hey, you have to listen to them good enough. Come have to show them up, you know. This is a foolishness, Bailey, man. Come on, no, man. Come on. Nah, joke, you know. We rate more than Google, you know, because Google and the police. But, Bailey, stop do that foolishness here. Stop it. Yeah, man. I come in like Captain America. I fling down my sledge, you know. Bailey, be careful, you know. You know, so I'm in a ramp, you know. The earth like a scotch, you know. Yeah, man. I'll be a fireman, I'll be a lightning and thunder, but I'll fling pan Bailey, you know. Because I'm better than Google still, you know. Because Google and the police. But Bailey, love, me don't know any. Listen, my man. The police work and stop a foolishness, man.
The female, the woman district constable, and we are looking on other things that we consider to be of evidential value.
I'm gonna go back up.
We have broadened our investigation, and I will not say at this time we have identified any person of interest. We have in our minds, we are looking at some theories. We will not say what those are, but we
conspiracy theories. Oh, you look on theories. A practical thing me I talk about yourself. You look on theories. You come and take the woman daughter from my yard and want to the interview. You wanna say, oh, you do this to him or what have you. Nothing about him. Nothing. Oh, me just check this and me check that. The first thing him, you gotta lock him off to certain access, pen him up. Him have a good drying tone, drill him, everything. You have to know, I have to work out him alibi. Where you move from here, so where you did go after, where you did there, boom, bam, bam. You could put a trace from him. If him say, okay, me did go to work, you check it. From your yard, yeah, so check him phone, check this, check that. Check off everything. Oh, me did leave. So where did I Tuesday? Oh, me did there, so yes, so you check out him alibi. Where did they Wednesday? Till in the evening with the mother call, oh, me did this, so boom, bam, bam. Where did it because when I give too much time? Foolishness. So the whole alibi them should have check out. Yeah? From him come for the data from Monday, the whole of that alibi that to till now. You so much time and give him? Eh? Yeah, tell me foolishness. Stupidness them I tell me, yeah? Yeah, man.
Have not yet narrowed it down to a person of interest.
Narrow it down.
Thank you. Anthony Henry.
The number one suspect of the man, him go fear, and them not yet narrow it down. This is not policing. The police force to get dismantled. JCF did forget dismantled. It forget dismantled. No, this is foolishness. This a policing. Eh? This a man I get all pay him. Them give him gun and give him must turn him not some soup or something. This a joke. Eh? Them know about policing, man. Eh? Billy, come on, man. Yeah, act like Google writer, you know, man. Come on, man. If you know better than this, you know. You let me down from Patrick Bailey already, you know. But what you say don't make no sense. That man, they forget the alibi every step of the way. I will not check it out, where I say. That means you don't hold him when you not check it out. He's not supposed to have phone I use. All this, you know, tap him up and I listen him. And I say, yo, if them somebody come there, you know, remember me, they did it till 3 o'clock. And him call the next man, remember say, boom, bam, bam, right, it's done, you know. If them check you, boom, bam. Me never want to talk all this thing. I might tell a watchman, then him start with to backside. See? You should not teach him about policing, because them not ready yet, you know. You see me, I say? You want to talk something, but you don't want to say it because at them time that them are going to check it. They're not policing this.
Of Loop News, you have the next question.
Good afternoon. I have 2 questions. How does the baby mother of Country Maitland factor into the whole situation? And is the police investigating a case of murder as well as a missing person?
As I indicated before, we have broadened our investigation. Oh,
you broaden it and you don't interview him yet. You don't mention it. Because you could not, you couldn't say you interview him. I interview the baby mother and you don't tell me. So you broaden the investigation, you look on this and leave this man for up and down and clean up mess. This is not policing. Me I tell you not policing. If me now come out and drive and see somebody even get knocked down, and me call the police, remember, them are going to talk to me. They address me this, me that, maybe I have to go to the station, tell them, oh, me see them, when me see him, that and that, and then me's a suspect. Unless me that catch up on camera and see something happen to him, when me can pass it over. If me not with me a suspect. Them have to free me up. And do me call ambulance and call police. You never know. But much as a man go and take you out of your mother's house for a suspect. Eh? You see me I say? Them not say them interview him, no. Them not say this, yeah? Them just go around. This is a foolishness. Eh? Him the number 1 suspect, you know. You have forgot to tell me you are the number 1 suspect. But this is you know, say a police was not working. It's like me more than laugh for my brother. Eh?
We are not confining our investigation to a missing person. We are looking at all the variables that we have identified. We are doing a lot of research.
Let me tell you this, sister. Jamaica different from big countries. Cause them I tell you, them not tell you, say me taking this. We talk to him there, so I do all about it. Cause them not hide these things. When them hide it, when them want to cover it up like Patrick Bailey, them give him bed rest. A man dead in him house. A man where they have money. First of all, them do press release. Bailey, them did come talk to, you know. Them do press release. The man was a gardener. I have a friend from the state, but I think, say that the man is a gardener. That the man have money till look bad and talk about things. What them do? Change it, the man a contractor. Man have over 100 acres and a St. Mary, you know. How much house, you know. And all kind of things, and one bag of things, and them the man get gunshot. 22 stab with a knife in the house. And when you look now, this Bailey come back now. And say, boy, we can't find nobody, you know, boom, bam. No breaking. You know, no, the house now no breaking. I just him and the man at the house. Him dead. But the lion I get no charge. The lion sleep through it. They get 22 stab and gunshot. Yeah? And then they say, oh, umbrella group, person of interest. I mean, I say, yo, come on for the foolishness there. No break in. Because if them will just find the yard and go into the yard unless Patrick Bailey himself let out and let in. Can no break in. Una got dust. Una now seen a fingerprint. That means police behind it. Wish we get intelligent about it. Big police behind it. Yeah. You understand? Jamaica run like too much mafia thing. A time for the feds come in. Hey. Now, we soon second up, man. Hold on, man. I'm going to play this.
And I'm not going to say we are now looking at a homicide, but anything is possible. So we are ensuring that we capture all the evidence that are available, that whatever we find, there will be no shortfall in terms of the approach that we have taken in the investigation.
Thank you.
I must point out that the cars were processed, that both cars, that's for Mr. Maitland and the female, the woman district constable, and we are looking on other things that we consider to be of evidential value.
Thank you very much, Anthony. I see no other raised hands. Are there any other journalists on the platform who'd like to ask questions? Brittany Hutchinson from The Observer. Welcome, Brittany.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm hearing reports of a video being circulated where a pickup truck went to the apartment. Will that video be used in the investigation or can anything be said about that video?
I am not aware of any such video. I have heard it. Whatever we can put our hand on, we will examine to see if it can be of evidential value. We have actually recovered in excess of 20 hours of CCTV footage. And
so, people, what me just look away? That means it will have 20 hours of CCTV footage. 20 hours. Now, if you get the video Friday, it can be 20 hours. If the video, that means it will wipe off itself or do something. Because if you cover the video from Monday night, and I've been 48 hours, if it's 72 hours, like 3 days, how much more hours? Because 24 hours a day. So around 5 days worth of video hours can be 20 hours. You see it? You see something wrong? Eh? Them cover 20 hours. You cover 20 hours of CCTV footage. But foolish there. Now I wonder if it wipe off or something or where them recover. If it wipe off every 30 hours or every when. Can you recover all these footage? Can you want the whole footage them, you know? Can you want the footage? Not from Monday and Tuesday. But when him come in, I'm yard, if him come in the regular time, same way. Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, if him move same way. So you want to them carry in and out. So you want to cover all them days there. See? If something no wipe off, and go 20 hours, them say them recover. 20. Now listen them good. 20. No madness apps. Because I want to see movements and everything. You see? I tell them about real investigation. I take for you that boy. All right, well, listening, 20 hours.
That is being processed. We expect that at the conclusion of processing those footages, we will possibly identify some things that we consider to be of evidential value. I want to point out too that we have not yet determined that a definite person is dead. So we can't, say that we are investigating a murder.
Yeah, it is.
We hope.
Okay, so she's not dead. So she has sit down and make her mother worry about her and her father. Them not do her nothing and she have nice place to live and her family. And this. And I remember she that on YouTube, even with her phone. When they get her phone. But you not say she not dead. So no where she there. We're gonna keep somebody at them up and just keep them safe. And we hope what? A Jamaica we there now. Talk with sense, man. Eh?
That we will find Miss Donaldson alive, but within the same breath, we are just exploring all the leads that we have. And if it result in that, you know, she's dead, then I don't think there will be any shortfall, you know, in the approach that we have taken in the investigation.
Thank you, sir. We have a question from Chevon.
So when them say this thing now, so if you don't find her, you don't find nobody. Me know you have case. We not find nobody, but people get sentenced. Eh? So if you not find her, you say, oh, she not dead. She gone to Cuba then or something. Leave her mother and everybody. Eh? And police, you know, him number one suspect again or something. Because when I say she dead or something. Eh? But when I have a case when I say people dead and when I have nobody. Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Wayne Campbell, which says, have you been able to establish a timeline of Miss Donaldson's movements after she was picked up via the CCTV footage?
But I'm not fear movements alone. See, somebody asks a good question. You have to watch fear movements through the whole time. After even when him say she gone, so you forget the whole footage from Monday, from him leave or him come in, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, come right to now. So want to see if him change any pattern or do anything at all. Wanna pick up the whole of that, we don't have 20 hours. Not even one day. 20 hours. A CCTV footage, 20. That's 20 alone. Yeah, man.
Have we spoken to being picked up by CCTV? We've not spoken to that, so I'm not certain how that question applies. We acknowledge that journalists have a job to ask the probing questions, but some of these questions that are being asked are based on hearsay. Some of the questions that are being...
Them not, all for based on hearsay. Them ask you a question, answer the question. This is what them put him for? That disrespectful. So them ask you if you have any listen. That is a gentleman. I'm just play about the question when I'm just answer. It's a toilet this too, you know. It's a toilet this. You know want no sheet and no zinc. It's a perfect toilet. You know want no piece. Listen to the question where the journalist asks. Good question. Come here. So ask if you going to trace the footage of the young miss from Chile or what have you. Or you have a talk about hearsay. Listen to the question when I'm asked. Listen.
We are just exploring all the leads that we have. And if it result in that, you know, she's dead, then I don't think there will be any shortfall, you know, in the approach that we have taken in the investigation.
Thank you, sir. We have a question from Chevon Wayne Campbell, which says, have you been able to establish a timeline of Miss Donaldson's movements after she was picked up via the CCTV footage? Have we spoken to being picked up by CCTV?
All right. So, you see that a great question there? No, man, she told this. Even now, I look a piece of thing for me a perfect shit out. Perfect. Then it's book. She have a perfect shit house. Hey, now the shit, wait, I show you how she want to. Me never put no, me no business. This a foolishness. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't, when him just say the quiet, hurt me head. Let me look for that. Let me look for where shit house there. All right, Chita. Dennis Brooks. Just look on the picture if you don't look like, look there. You see it? You know why no zinc or nothing. You remember that shit house? See there? When you see it? Dennis Brooks, see there? Remember Jamaican toilet, see there? Perfect shit house. Yeah, man, Dennis Brooks. Backside. Now I'm put him, man. I'm going to start put up my shit house them, you know. I stop talking, you know. Yeah, man. Eh? Oh, you mean them ask up a perfect question if you have any timing. Because what them do, you know? You work from back where you come up, right? So you work from this, so work back the case. So you want to see a timeline when she reach there or something. See? See? You want to see a timeline, right? Them ask a good, solid question like this. Because me the house, my bond them when me ready, you know. Yeah, man. Here where I'm going to say yes, so. Yeah.
Not spoken to that, so I'm not certain how that question applies. We acknowledge that journalists have a job to ask the probing questions, but some of these questions that are being asked are based on hearsay. Some of the questions that are being asked are, it is too early in the...
It's not early. Your piece of... Look, listen, me never not call you. Me I show you. Are you this? Are you this? This are you. Eh? See me? This a foolish system attack, brother. A foolish system attack. Eh? Based on hearsay. Man, yeah, brother. Brother, me don't know how them get gonna call the police about seniors tragedies. And even one people. Go back at the radio station, brother. You get paid for nothing at all. This is where them come. You don't have sense to talk to it to backside. You put me side and side and by any TV now. Me flush him, you know. No, but you can't flush, can't pit toilet. With two ashes in your man. Ashes. You can't flush pit toilet, so you know. You throw ashes to keep them down. You understand? You remember ashes you use and keep them down. Oh, yeah, pit toilet. Real latrine, man. Can we must say about hearsay? Based on what can I say? That is a genuine question. So you want a timeline of movements. And if we did have, all right, let me tell you something. You will have in a Canada or in a UK or any one of these countries, man come, fire shot and everything, and with them do, them just run them camera, and them can't get a time, let them just watch the timeline, them just want to know the time and everything. And when them look, them know where they can't turn or what happen and everything. And then make a thing or fight. You understand what I say? We might talk about base and hearsay. This are seen as strategies? Eh? Answer the question. Sure.
Investigation to answer. We do not want to say or do anything that is prejudicial to the possible course that...
Prejudicial? So we had to pick up for the guy and then go pick up the woman and them daughter. Remember, she not take bus go to town, you know. And miss me, you know. Him pick her up. And you want to have something happen to her Monday night? No. She talk to her mother Tuesday morning. So that you can just say clear that. Okay. She talk to her what time? Him said she leave 11. Now after 11. But I'm here to know him here when she talk to her father after 1. Conflict. That no make no sense. Contradiction. See? Eh? You have the CC footage. If him come in, see me, at normal, if my bomb, so you know, like, hey, feds them that do some boop and lock or something pan you know. You understand? But when we talk about hearsay, him achieve tragedies, him. No make no sense. This make no sense. And barely me know you watch me. You have to know better than this. You have to know better than this, you know. Yeah.
The investigation might take, but that question that you have posed, I'm not certain that it's properly posed, given that...
You know, sir, man, I said, man, you're perfect shit house. Him said not properly post the question. Me can't believe this. So no come, and I tell journalists a dictate, and she asks a proper thing, you want to know the timeline. That means you not do investigation. Them all talk about study and them are this and theorize. A practical thing we deal with. You know, you remember say it na proper. When na proper. And nobody no flush him.
That you've said something that we have not commented on at all. Are there any other questions, Ricardo?
And them not comment on it none at all. Oh, you have to comment on that because we want a timeline how she move, because you don't see. Not people, if you know about investigation, you must have a timeline to know people, the person move, so you don't know, so okay, from she in there, this and that, them ask a solid, one of the most solid question. Him not answer it. We are saying the man we are number one suspect, we not interview him, and no, we not hear nothing. Them not say them interview him and nothing. No. Them hear me now, so they might have put out, say, oh, we interview him, we just chat as brethren. I wonder if him have some secret phone. Yeah? Constable driving a BMW. Jamaica style. Where everybody have a constable a ball. I remember, you know, you have sergeant in the force. I remember, you know. Then can't drive a BMW, so you know. Not half of them pay and them thing, they saying. Well, I live on this and no easy so. Saying? And I live the big life. Constable, I live big life. Saying? Okay. I remember going around my thing. Come here, every constable, I see them a man at a ball. Can't pay them bill. All right, go on.
Brooks from Nationwide says, good afternoon. You say you have identified no person of interest or subject. Is it that the evidence gathered so far points in no certain direction or gives no indication?
What I will say at this time, it's early days.
This is a foolishness. When I tell you, say, Billy, you watch me lose. Let me tell you this. Billy, you have quarter stripe. No, me not go wrong. You have quarter stripe where me concerned. Quarter, not one. Not, yeah, yeah. And right now, it's a bogus stripe too. And a real stripe right now. And right now, my boss it off. You understand? You have 1/8 left. Don't play with it. 1/8 of a stripe. 1/8. Not quarter again. 1/8. All right. Don't talk to you. And I make me cut it down to 1/16 neither. Yeah, that's a little binge piece. You see me I say? So me cut it down, you know. Yeah, man. Say now the stripe, him no really have no stripe. A 1/8 of a stripe him have right what me concern, you know. Because the Patrick Bailey, him did have couple stripe Bailey. Let me tell you up front, he did have couple stripe well. What me concern, you know. Yeah, man, you have couple stripe well. Like a stripe and a half. When I say couple stripe, like a stripe and a half. I see the 10 stripe. No, me no. See? Yeah. Yeah. And I like some man like bigger for them have no stripe. And you know, Abby Bongos them no stripe. You see? But you did have some stripe, yeah? But it cut down to quarter stripe because we are the some gonna tell you where see where there. Google couldn't get no stripe. Google have nipple buckle and soda. See? But you did have a quarter stripe when me concerned. Right now, I have to cut it down to 1/8. See? Yeah, man, I have to cut it down, man. This man, I have to cut it down, man.
Indicated earlier on that we are looking at some theories.
Theories, man,
we will not.
And a practical, I look on theories. Okay. Yeah, man.
Disclose those. We are looking, and as I indicated before, we have broadened our investigation. We are looking not just at the person going to the apartment, but we are looking far beyond that. And I think that's as far as I can go at this time.
All right, the journalists, okay, Chevron Wayne Campbell is asking, you say you have gathered CCTV footage. Does this footage in any way establish a timeline of Miss Donaldson's movements?
The same thing them ask you again. Them ask it when you just say it's stupid or hearsay. So the woman you read back something where the people them want to know a timeline because you have a timeline. But we want to know a timeline of the man himself. Continue.
I am not certain because I have indicated before that the CC footage over 20 hours was actually retrieved and it is being processed. We do not know what we will get from that.
So
the retrieve and process. You are the head. So them the retrieve. Remember, you say I've been retrieved. And I've been, it's a process. So it takes long for them to sit down and watch some video. You can watch, you know. We're not going like the plane crash and it's a black box. So now retrieve it and process and it's in the water. So it's delicate. So now I must say the black box out of the plane. A black box, them are processing the people. So now something where them take the footage because you have thing where it can go play on. So the black box. So them it must sit under how much feet in the ocean and them get the black box, you know, when the plane crash. So it now, them are deal with it to process it. Eh? This a joke. Eh? This a must joke. And the black box, man. And the plain black box them a process, man. This a joke.
Very good question, but it is just a little bit early to answer that question at this time.
You might push off the question at the chief journalist. Yo, brother, let me show you yourself again. Me no want to say, listen. At 2022, you know, me shouldn't show yourself because you're supposed to know you by this. And I start put you up. See ya. See Dennis here. Let me see your name up there, so. Them I call you Dennis. See there? Perfect. You don't need nothing. See there? See there? You can't give him 2 more names for me. See there? At least 2. 2 other names for him. See him there? Please. See him there? You know see it? He don't need no zinc. Eh? He don't need no zinc, man. Him perfect, man. Give him 2 more names for me, no, man. Eh?
We can assure you that as we have done in the past in relation to other quote-unquote high-profile missing persons investigations, we...
And people dead in a people house investigation, but we do. What you say we do what? We do what? Let me hear.
We can assure you that we will update you, the members of the press and the wider society, periodically as it relates to the progress of the investigation.
So they just update us. Eh? Yeah, man, you're a lot trained to man and pit, yeah, man.
Dennis,
yes.
I just want to say to the public, I want you to bear in mind that this is an investigation. And there are many persons who are looking on. So we, as investigators, we have to guard what we can disclose to the public. And I hope that the...
Listen, the woman want her daughter. So you talk about guard. If it was some youth, say a youth just come out, a youth, you see get a youth, you never watch them thing, you know, and know this, you know. Say a youth just come out, them lock him up for 6 years after them kill him father in Riverton City. 3 persons die just like a month after him come out. 1, not even a month good. And right away, once we put him out in an observer, he might the most wanted. And you have some people that follow that. He might killer. When they get time when him want to breed, little young you just must go in from him in 19, like 22, 23 when him just come out no one. And him never even down there because you know say me down there. Because I know me is up on the ground, me chop to people and you see me I say? And them right away them clean something and them carry me and you see them let him go there day. If you follow what them say, I just to get to youth alone, them destroy. Them know what them I do. Me I say this thing after dismantle. And you right now you have 1/8. 1/8 of a stripe. Not a full stripe. Google now have none. You have 1/16 of a soda. I mean I give him not 2 soda. No, well. You have to give Google him soda them because yeah, I have him soda them. Google have him soda them. Nah, trouble Google them boy there. You must have him soda. You don't remember if you make sure baby get fed and alright and creech and everything. You understand? So yeah, you don't cruel to baby. You understand? But you have some man where me not like so when them chat cause them move like some dumb animal, man. Yeah man. Not even parrot, cause you have some parrot can talk and chat with language. You understand? Yeah man, them move like some donkey. It's a long time donkey. And I joke me I make man. You ask them some question how them answer it, man. It mash up my head, man. You understand? Yeah, man.
Public will understand that. In the interests of the investigation and the interests of justice, there are some things that we just cannot disclose.
That's a foolishness. But there are something that we just can't disclose. If you have somebody you charge him. You go through the thing. Don't bother tell me these are what them do and buy time and then them push for the thing. By the way, when you charge a man for him baby at the police, Google Gaga, in charge, barely charge him yet. Answer me, because the guy that with him baby in a car for 9 hours. Let me tell you something. Me I talk to him, me a carry in this and him and him brother play. You notice me, I say, hey, I mean, know them I play with them PS5 or something and thing. But me always I listen out, you know. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, him get charged yet? All the DPP say him get charged him. You don't charge him yet? Be a foolish you know do. You know what? Welcome to some real police force doing some real work. Yeah, man.
All right. Ricardo Brooks is asking, have you questioned Miss Donaldson's boyfriend and his baby mother? If so, when did this happen?
Yeah, I think in my deliberation, I indicated that he was interviewed and a statement recorded. Miss Donaldson was approached. Miss Symmetra, yeah, the district constable was approached. And she has refused actually to give a statement. But we will deal with that at the appropriate time. It's an investigation.
So, alibi. So them not talk to us straight. You see it? Them not talk to us straight. Was approach? No. So you couldn't say, she approach and me refuse. Because you'd carry them in and say, tell me what you know, tell me what you know. You understand? You hear that? You hear this?
Investigation that is ongoing, and there are methods that we can deploy or we can employ to deal with that issue. As a citizen, you have a right, and a statement is a voluntary, it's voluntary, but we are still doing our investigation.
Ricardo Brooks is asking finally, have you obtained phone records for the 3 individuals?
So you say statement voluntary, but you say if somebody witness something and they not come talk, you can't charge them. So it's voluntary now.
I will not go into all the details of the investigation. It's an investigation, it's a criminal investigation that we are conducting. A missing person which might end up into a criminal investigation. So we have to be guarded in terms of the type of information that we give to the public. Be mindful that if they are accused, they are also listening and observing.
A press briefing and a press briefing at all. Press baggy this. A press briefing this one. It's a joke, man. This a joke. Eh?
All right. That is all the time. I'm not seeing any further questions from the journalists on the platform. So, okay, I'm going to allow one more. Anthony Henry from Loop News.
Yes, probably DCP Billy had said it before, but the audio was choppy. I'm trying to find out how does the big mother factor into all of it? Because I mean, some of us she came in out of left field. Is there anything by way of text or their previous threats to her from the big mother? Because we understand how sometimes this relationship works. How does the big mother factor into all of it?
I'm going to say this again. Whilst we want to give as much information to the public, we cannot do an investigation in the open. We have to be mindful that as an investigator, we are here to serve the interests of justice. And so
we're not here to serve the public, sir. What do you mean the interest of justice? Justice by itself, what we do, stand up by itself? These are the interests of the public. We're not here to serve the public. Yes, you are here to serve the interests of justice. Serve. I think other people that may not serve and protect and reassure. Are the interests of justice you know there for. What am I talking? Eh? You're not here to serve the interests of justice. You understand? To serve the interests of justice. You serve the citizens of the country. Alright? You seek justice. I want to hear if it deal with the justice I do, but you know, serve the interests of justice, brother. Eh?
We cannot disclose everything, and I crave your appreciation and understanding of this.
You not tell me nothing. You tell me garbage. You tell me garbage. Really, right now. Take 1/16, man. You stripe going again. Bust it in a 2 again. 1/16. Can't get 1/8. One little tip left you now. Don't play with that little tip there. Try to get back a 1/8. Yeah, man. They have to take 1/6. What we give 1/16? Yeah, man. 1/16 of a stripe, man. Yeah, man. You can't give me 1 stripe. That's too much, man. Eh? Empty bad man.
What I will say is that the investigation is given significant attention from the highest level. We are going to ensure that the investigation is transparent, and that's what we are doing from the level of the portfolio.
Another tornado foolishness. And the approach when they take a foolishness. You know, when the first from back where you come up here. So when you just face it like that. So from the yard, you work it, I say you work a case. See? Yeah, man, if you work the case away, the better off, yeah? See? So you want to know the timing of the girl, same with the time when she go there. And you want to see him timing, if anything change, how way him go on, him spot and everything, you know? You know, put something and watch him and movements and everything. And then why him shut off and why him there. You know these things? Eh? And him the first suspect. Him go fear. And it's straight up. See? So what I do? I be a cover up this. This a be a foolishness. This don't make no sense. Yeah? Yeah, it don't make no sense. Bailey, him do it with Patrick Bailey, you know. I mean, Bailey, what you do, man? You ruining repetition, man. Right now, I know I have police bridge when I watch all this and supposed to come, you know. Because when I'm a police bridge when I serve the entry right now, I know I'm a cuss out backside, you know. I'm a cuss, you know, Bailey. Because him Bailey create things right now, him pop off. Me I get 1-8 right now, I might have tell me some take with the 1-8, you know. Move the stripe from Bailey completely. Me I tell you that. Yeah, man.
We are given that level of oversight. The CIB headquarters is also given oversight, and there will be frequent case conferences.
But we don't want, oversight and free. These kind of talking we don't need. We need investigation. We need your whole aim and them alibi them have a solid. And you share it with the public. You have a solid. Because you come here when the response here. You can't say, okay, me and she, because she not just leave us up. And if the mother say, oh, him say, him and she did have something, and she just leave, go take something. And them don't know why, boom, bam, bam. So when you and she did have. She leave, go take something down the road. She have a personal taxi where she call. Me know about that too. You see? Me not understand this. You see? Them not gather, them not do nothing, them not do no work. Them not make people destroy where them are destroy. It's a foolishness. Force not work.
And at the end of it all, we will get back to the public to let you know what is the end result of this.
Oh, but this is a press briefing, man. It's a press baggy. Yeah, man, a baggy, man. A press baggy this. I mean, this is a press briefing, brother. Eh? No, sir. It's a joke. Eh? It's a joke, man. Eh? I be a foolish good. So this is what I try to show and say. That's why the youth them for wise up, you know. Them have one law with them that run now and push up some name and people have interest and turn in and do things. Them never see the nothing, you know. Them just see one name call. Them deal with theory. Nothing practical. And them put you on wanted list and you have to turn in and if you not turn in. And them have a man who go pick up him lady there so and you hear the mother attack and from when we know nothing never happened to her on the Monday night if Tuesday morning because she call her mother night Tuesday morning. So if something happened to her on the Monday night, after 10 him go pick her up. Just up the road him there. Right? She wouldn't call her mother to her mother. You understand? See? What happened to the phone and them thing there. If okay. So you now look for no missing whatever, but the phone gone dead. You have track upon it when you can't track it. Eh? All kind of little things. So you don't know so something wrong if our phone just go dead. Now contact your mother. Where you love your mother around your mother and your brother and your auntie them. If you have a family, your father and them things, nobody can find you. This coming like the girl up at Yui. A lot of people them attack when look man have a phone. Oh, we let him go. Boom boom. Oh, him get the phone. Or him get a card or something. I must say a test card, bank card. The blind girl. Jamaica, man. You see what I say? Jamaica. Stupidness. And this a press briefing and press baggy this. Yeah, man. And this guy, them not say nothing. Them not even the timeline we have to follow, man. This a foolishness. Straight foolishness. The JCF. And if them are the top brass in the JCF, let me tell you this. Stevie Wonder, he don't shut him eye. And you climb up there, him do a better, him do the place and see better than one now. And that's it through the case. I'm telling you, it's a foolishness. Stevie Wonder right now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No disrespect. But I tell them the truth, you know. Yeah, man. Stevie Wonder, that's the truth, is better than this. Stevie Wonder. Blind Wonder, that's the truth, this completely. I'm telling you, say, yo, foolishness. and barely get up from out of them. In that start, in that, brother, this will be a foolishness. Eh? Yeah, man.
Investigation. We want to ensure that the family also receive closure, because that is very important. Whether the missing person is found alive, and let's hope and pray that that is the result.
Hope and pray. You see that thing that name hope and pray? Me not follow what them say, you know, I deal with reality, you know. Hope and pray. Eh? Action. No, we don't deal with hope and pray. See? The main suspect work out all alibi for the whole of the days them before the whole of this. Why you never contact her mother from she go her yard? Yeah, she'd have something, but you always drop her out home. Tuesday, she reach her, and Wednesday, her mother talk to you. So why the whole of Tuesday you never call like one time? Because if you have your girlfriend and thing and you go pick her up and you couldn't go there. See? Wait I do. You'd try, you'd call even the mom. Mom, she reach home, I call her phone, me not get her in a mom. She not reach home, mama or something, but not at all. And then when mom call, oh, she never reach home. That makes sense? Eh? That don't make sense. It can't make sense. See? We don't know better than that, it can't make sense. But to look at the youth, them car, we don't put them out at about in an interest and them thing, and people are run all about, you man, they wanted them kill people. Now, let me think you're innocent until proven guilty. But no, him go pick up somebody data. And we are saying him in any country. First world country. No, not turn first world country then, man. He might the number one suspect. You see? And he might have alibi for a long time, like number one, and pick her up. So that make it worse. And I like she go check him. I must say, she never reach. Him drive, go pick her up himself. So one timeline, if I did so, a matter of fact, let me tell you something. When I say we no go Chelsea. For me tell you something more bigger than this. Look at me mash up on the head now as police. Him a police. Him know say una come in place. But him could have got 4 seasons go sleep for the night. And him have him plans. So him no must go over Chelsea. Because 4 seasons not any other hotel they near there. Wyndham or any other hotel. So him never have to go there. So them no must see him. I could have just, when she there, yeah, I wear my do, him leave her this and then him drive, go in and place him alone. Like one and drive, come out back, leave her there, so, and then anything could happen. So when you're there and say, oh, but me never see her, you know, she never there on the camera, no foul play. Him never have to there, so. Him could have the same place in New Kingston, and you pick him up in New Kingston. Him just the next door, and they're too far. But him have enough hotel where him could have went and him and she stay there. You don't know that too. See? You see, when you not think, you know, you think you can't go around my brain. Eh? And you can't go around my brain, but a reality, you know. So him never have to stay in my apartment. I do him carry her up there. See? Him could have stayed in one of the hotel them. Can you be a hotel near there, you know? And New Kingston that, you know. So I could have them stay. So if something happen, him just a boom boom and drive her out. Boom, last, anything at all. So he must be a suspect. He might be a suspect. So he never must I'm most neither. So when him drive go there, you understand what I say, apps? Because be a hotel there. So he'd pick up our phone in the same area. And they become hotel near him house. Simple. So it's sure it say, because really, you know. And a man said, no man, it's show it not really pinpoint where they have something where pinpoint where you can just even take our phone and drive over there. See? But yeah, certain phone like iPhone and thing can if you use certain thing. But if the technology in Jamaica like that, no way, I don't know. You know, cell phone, if you say it, make a search and see with the cell phone there. It bomb off on the nearest cell side tower. So it just show you approximately. Proximity. So it I have to show you the exact thing. You understand in a foreign now, you know, you can turn on certain thing by your phone and it can show you exact house and them thing there. So, but him could have used it and just carry it down and go deal with it. Same? Yeah. So him no more sleep in my apartment neither. We don't know. He might have search success. That's why we say you have to do a timeline if she really come in there. We want to know if if that is a 20 or every day it does tape back over itself, because some people have it because they want to have tape a change, or something a record, and I continue like that. Them have something with them change. Wipe off. Because they have some old stuff for them using. Most of them, And then it just clean up back itself and wipe. And them talk about we go through 20 hours. If you go through 20 hours, in a 24 hours, the 4 hours left, man, you know, have people who go through and them document and do them thing, man. So we don't go through that yet. And yeah, the chief and say go through this fast because remember, we not finance, so we don't have no time for spare, so I have to go through it fast. See? Be a foolish system attack. See the youth there? Me just show a thing with the youth. See it there? Him get rid of the girl. And him leave it in a him thing. But police see him and stop him and she a cry and whatever, and police just say, "Chow, boom bam bam." I remember, give a black man them that dry up and lock you up and then shoot her dead. You can go kill her and then put her, oh, she does suffer, she fell off or something. Must beat her up there and do one and then mighty them get rid of her. You see it? Yeah, man. See me just Gabby. And a few months ago this happened, last year. Yeah, I had something done. Yeah, man. See? You have to watch these things and then press briefing don't make no sense. And books terms are perfect shit house right now. Because we must not make no sense now. Yeah, man. This a country with them, man. Nobody knows how always believe me, because I build some prison. But none of them are going at them and go back in the same dungeon where them lock the youth, them, with the chink and the roach and the rat and them thing, the right down a GP and thing. Because me da round them up, Me da round them up, man. Because I give them some Middle Eastern style. So them don't want me not down like that, Okay? Every man that sees, Yeah, man. Yeah, man, because I round them up, man. Because every man, I mean, account to everything with them have and with them take from the economy where without them work for it. And with them seas and land and everything. The whole of them cross the boat. All of the big boys, they don't want me, man. You got people, everybody that can eat food. And the country that build up. Right. You see me, I'm in a business. So me that round them up. You understand? Yeah, man. So these are the things that I try to show you. Him never have even sleep, them could have sleep next door in one of the hotel them. Hotel them the nearby. You see me I say? So them have all the time to destroy all these things. And then just start to a man and like you interrogate him. Like a foreigner that say, alright, cut him off. Where you alibi Monday? Alright, from there, so give me the timeline. And then them are keep him, Phone and sees everything. You know, have no phone, you can't move this about. And then them check out every alibi for every day. So if him say, boy, I the drive go out down there, so no one know everywhere him drive. You check it. See? You check it. Who you go check? Boom, 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 you just right on bam, bam, bam. You know. You go check. Can you might go jump and somebody and them say, but me never see him, man. No, sir. But him did out drink beer with him. Yeah, man. Yeah, me did out this drink some beer. And me did down this and then me drive go carrying down and boom, bam, bam. And then me go, what time? What time you come over back? Boom, boom. You can't check. Oh, you go through the toll. You can't check that. And see if him come through the toll or not. See? So if no care when him talk, you can go check up a lot of things. So that's why it's good for you, the timeline. See? Them now doing an investigation. Foolishness this. It's a press briefing here. A foolishness. Straight up. Waste of time. Daily, right now I talk to my police budget and I say lonesome, yo. The 116 we left, yo. 116 to the one, yo. That lonesome. Papa have that to man. Yeah, man. Yeah, you see me I say that make no sense. No sense. You see me I say? No sense. Don't chat us, man. If you keep it real enough. Yeah, man, lonesome you up, yeah? Bless. Lonesome, I'm off.